What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Ball XenoVerse. In this episode, Sakura SGN summons Shinron and gets a second chance at life. What's up, guys? It's me, Ventus SGN, and I am going to change my stats around. I finally reached level 90 after hours and hours of tireless grinding, and I'm going to change my stats around. When my stats were, at the making of this video, my stats were like 50 on health and or maybe 48 on health and 60 on ki, and then the rest were just all thrown into ki blast supers, I think. And then the other stats that I've gotten along the way, I just never changed my stats a lot. I probably had so many just ability points, attribute points just sitting there not being used. So I decided to go ahead and do that once I hit level 90, and I've done that. And let's go ahead and change those stats around. Now, my idea for making these stats the way that I did was that I saw a lot of people using basic attacks, and their basic attack was hitting hard. And I can only imagine that everybody that I faced that did that, they had 100 health, 100 basic attack, and 100 in either ki blast super or strike supers. So I kind of wanted to mimic that a little bit, but I liked the way that my ki was sitting, my max ki, because Sakura is a human, and as a human she can't go Super Saiyan, so she only has a limited number of super attacks or ultimate attacks that she can do before she has to let her ki build up. And I like having those 2 attacks off the rip, so I want to keep her max ki the same. Her health is at 50. I don't want to change that because she's got good health. I could probably stand to have a little bit more health, but I like the way the health is at right now. And the only question that I really wanted to really just ask myself is that whether or not I wanted to have more or less ultimate attack, ki blast supers, and then just put the rest in basic attack, because I like to do a lot of melee hitting. I love to do the melee hitting in this game. I like to teleport, snap vanish, appear, hit you. I like that sort of thing. And I noticed that when I was doing that, I wasn't doing any damage to anybody. I was getting a lot of hits on people, but it wasn't doing anything to them. So I wanted to sort of change that. Now here, I'm raising my stamina up a little bit, and I kind of realized that I think my stamina was at before. It was actually at, I don't know, I think it was at like 50 or something like that, because I had a little bit of stamina. And I realized now that stamina is just, I don't want to say pointless, but if you have too big of a stamina bar, it'll take longer to regenerate. At the same token, if you have a lot of stamina, you can hang with some people, vanishing, appearing, if they're really doing damage to you. So I'm going to try it this way first, lower the stamina all the way down so it generates a lot quicker, and see how that works. I probably messed up. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Alright, so I just put all that extra stuff into basic attack so I can do a little bit of damage when I actually hit people with my fists, because I like doing that. I'm actually thinking about just taking my ki blast supers all the way down to like 60 or something like that, so they still hit fairly decent, and just put the rest of it into basic attacks so my basic attacks actually hit the hardest. What do you guys think about that? I'm interested to hear. Tell me what your builds are and what works for you, especially as a human that likes to use their super attacks. I like hitting people with Warp Kamehameha and Super Kamehameha. Those things end games, but I know it's hard to do that in a 1v1. Easy to do in a 2v2 or 3v3 setting. So just let me know what you guys think. I might just power up my Super Saiyan character and get her stats up too. Alright, so that's the video. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel grow, as Maniac is so fond of saying. His channel is like, oh my god. So until next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.